live on the streets, there's two ways to get money. You can go for the sympathy vote, the sympathy money. You can sit on the street like a sad sack of shit and tell people how fucking sorry you feel for yourself and they'll give you money. Or you can get out and entertain them. I used to live here, didn't do a thing. One day I just went, you're stuck on the streets, you've got to do something. For the first 2 weeks, I went and read a book. I read a book a day for about 3 weeks, and then I got sick of reading. I thought, everyone wants to be a rock star. I'll pretend I'm a rock star. So I went and made a cardboard guitar.
Collaborating with me. I'm always up for playing with other people and making music anywhere, but the main idea at the moment is to make music on the street. And we've had a lot of,
at the moment.
they're not really street parties, but you'd be amazed at how many people come down and play an instrument or sing a song and do something spontaneous and creative, rather than go out to a gig or a venue and see a band or go to a nightclub, or rather than sort of taking drugs and doing something like that for a night out, you actually get together with your friends and do something with each other, constructive, rather than passively consuming entertainment. So that's, I mean, look, it's a pretty humble beginning, but the beginning of the experiment is quite encouraging. One thing I said I would never ever do is sleep rough in Melbourne in the winter, and here I am doing it. Fantastic. Yeah.
Guitar teacher is Duncan, is that right? What's it like being taught on the street? So, look at these blokes like Jane,
I guess like it kind of just gets you to straight up, like if you've got the courage to play up here, like you've got the courage to play anywhere, I suppose. But I don't know, it's kind of nice. It's like there's not really any pressure or anything like that, I feel.
I would have thought it would have been the opposite, like you'd have too much pressure, is playing in front of people and they're all watching you sort of learn how to play, and that you don't see that...
I suppose like I can see how that like seemed like that, but I don't know, I feel like, they're all just kind of in passing, like if they're judging it, they can judge it. Like no matter where you play, you're going to get judged anyway, so might as well start out here, but there's lots of
Yeah.
Concentrate out here. You can concentrate anywhere. So
This is your teacher. This
This
is
is my teacher. Teach.
just looking at these rain clouds going over there.
Oh wow, yeah.
That's all right.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Hopefully this maybe have a talk. Just a 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
All that's working. So Libby,
Yes.
are you able to just sort of introduce yourself, like maybe talk about how rad Melbourne is or how shit Melbourne is? I don't know even how
So it's all about Melbourne.
what about Melbourne?
Oh, that's sort of hard. I haven't been in Melbourne for a long time. Well, I sort of have really. I've been here for what, 5, 6 years, but I started off in Many Ponds, then moved into the middle of it all, which is fantastic.
Whereabouts?
So Many Ponds I started off at. What do I have to talk about Melbourne?
Talk about Sydney instead.
Am I allowed to talk about Sydney?
Your real passion is Sydney, not Melbourne.
Sydney I have a lot to talk about. Melbourne, I've lived here probably 6 years, but I just moved to, here what I've been here like 2 years. Would that be right, Dave? Been here about 2 years.
What you really
Yeah,
love
but Sydney's got some interesting stuff. Yeah. Yeah.
Talk about what you loved about Sydney.
What I love about Sydney? Well, I love that I was in my 20s. So I was young, full of energy, and just, the world was your oyster. Literally. And
You had a lot of experience.
had a lot of experiences in
Whereas
Sydney.
Down here, it's just really pretty.
Down here, I'm working in the dry cleaners.
Yeah.
So it's, I'm working there, well, it's not 9 to 5, the hours change every day, every week, just casual. But back then, I was a life model and a hostess, but before then, I was an erotic masseuse. And I spent a lot of time in nightclubs. And this is back in, early 2000? Or 2000.
You met a lot of rich men that threw money at you.
Well, that's true too, but I also met a lot of the underworld. Like, mafia, bikies, this, that, whatever. I went up there to dance. Not to dance professionally, just to let go and dance.
Enjoy yourself.
And I was very shy when I was younger, so I sort of wanted to change and wanted to be someone else, so I created this other persona, and I became someone totally different and met people I never would have met before. And it was what was it? It was all sorts of things. It was like every day basically I got to just dance in the club, not for money, just just dance. Great music, great people to an extent. Till you find out they're not so great people, till you find out they're all like terrible people, criminals, people, who knows? It's like, because, it starts a puzzle, the puzzle begins. It's like, who are these people? What are they doing? What are they into? What's it all about?